Right then, serious question. There's a gun to your head and you're going to die.
No, please.
Unless you follow your dreams. Would you finally do it? Don't answer just yet. Instead, hold that thought until the end of the video, because this just might change your life. And who am I? Well, I'm the guy holding the gun. But more on that later. For now, let's begin with this nice introduction. My name is Dan. My YouTube channel is Dan Was Here, because, well, I was in fact here. Not here, but alive on planet Earth. From 1996 to, I don't know yet, because at the time of making this video, I am still here. No, not here. I mean I am still making my way through life, through the good and the bad. I'm trying to make the most of it, because life is a privilege. But to live life to the fullest, well, that's a choice. And I chose to make this YouTube channel as a way of documenting my experience doing all kinds of things in an effort to live life to the fullest. I want to learn a language, I want to read the best books, I want to do great things, I want to push myself and challenge myself. Because the proper function of man is to live, not to exist. I shall not waste my days in trying to prolong them. I shall use my time.
Sir, can you please get down? You're scaring the other customers.
They say that the true weight of a man is the gap between who he is and who he knows he should be. Now I carry that weight, but for the past year, I've been trying to close the gap. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Dan, you're already 30. Aren't you a bit too old to be making videos like this? But they do say that it's never too late to start, right? And to be honest, I've got now else to do. And I'd rather be doing this than what I was doing around a year ago, which was a whole lot of nothing. I was just existing. And I mean, okay, look, shit happens, and shit did happen, and yeah, that probably had a lot to do with my misery, but I knew I wasn't helping myself. I was voluntarily falling prey to the dopamine-inducing, brain-numbing traps that we are all victims of. The days were passing me by, and I accepted it for a long time, but it couldn't go on. Surely there has to be more than this. Eventually, I'd had enough. It was time to make a change. And so that's why I'm here today, to explain how I did it, how I took back control and changed my life. So listen up, everyone, because what I have to say could potentially change your life as well, before it's too late. I'm not really one for New Year's resolutions and all that shite, but it just so happened to be around that time when I had made this decision. What I did was I made a list, and it was a list of all of these wants and aspirations. I wrote them all down, and it essentially described the person I would like to be, right? My ideal self, let's say. There's so many things I've always wanted to do, but I've never had the drive to really go after it. I'd like to say it's because I don't have time, that I'm already too busy with everything else. But I think that's an excuse. Just like all of the rest of the excuses I'd often make for myself. I was too damn comfortable. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, I was satisfied, but not fulfilled. I wanted to become the version of myself who did all of these things that I had wrote down. A version of myself I was proud of. And I knew this version was in me because I'd always think about him. Thoughts in the form of voices. Voices that would say, you're not living up to your potential. You've got a lot more in you, more to give. Is this really what you want to be doing with your life? What are you waiting for? There's no time to waste. For the longest time, I suppressed these thoughts, convincing myself that things were okay the way they were. I'd always find comfort in thinking that one day I'll be able to do the things I've always wanted to do. One day I'll start that YouTube channel. But you see, that's the most dangerous risk of all. The risk of spending life not doing what you want on the bet you can buy yourself the freedom to do it later. And that's assuming you make it that far. Like, you never know what's around the corner. Tomorrow might never come. Whoa, that was a close one. You see, I could have just died in a car crash. And did you know that apparently the most common regret of the dying is... Hello?
I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me.
When people know their time is at an end, they look back on their life and realise that they never even tried to pursue their dreams. Just like this guy. What happened to him?
He was in a car crash earlier today, and it wasn't even his fault. Some idiot cut straight through a red light.
Well, I always say that some people should not be allowed to drive.
Yeah, but the worst thing is, that person is still out there whilst he is in here.
And that's another thing, you know? Life's not fair. Sometimes you're dealt a bad hand. Excuse me. Sorry, mate. Yeah,
Sorry.
my M&Ms have got stuck.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, sir. We'll send someone.
Oh. Okay. But, like, how long are we talking here? Because, actually, you know what? Don't worry about it. You see, a lot of things are out of our control. All you can do is make the best of a situation. Do what you can whilst you can. Because the truth is, time doesn't stop for no one. And it really does fly by. I turned 30 this year, when yesterday it felt like I was 20. And I'm not having an early to midlife crisis, alright? It's just that I've had a realisation. Life will not postpone our death, so let us not postpone our lives. I will not sit around and watch my days pass by. There'll be no more excuses, no more I'll do it later. Instead, I will do it now. Now is when I start. Start doing the things I've always wanted to do. It was time to climb out of that hole of despair. It was time to start living. Now there's a big difference between wanting to change your life and actually doing it. When you first make a decision like this, it's emotional. In the moment it feels powerful and exciting to imagine a better version of yourself. But it's passive. Nothing actually moves yet. Well, get up then. We've got work to do. What I realised is that actually doing something is mechanical. It can be repetitive, boring, and often uncomfortable. It's about waking up and following through when that initial motivation is gone. Exactly, it's about structure, not just intention. Who are you? I am you, the version you want to become. Now, do you want to change your life or do you not? Yeah, I do. Then you must understand that the real gap between wanting and doing usually comes down to a few things. Like, it's great to want a better life, but that doesn't translate into action. What you need is clear, actionable goals paired with a system. A daily routine that makes it easier to show up and do what's necessary to achieve those goals. Yeah, you're right. I need to develop a system that I can rely on. And just as importantly, what you need is more time. Enough time to do all of these things that you want to do. Time was my most valuable resource, and so I had to find a way to create more of it. One night when I was scrolling away on my phone, I came across a video of Dan Brown, the author of The Da Vinci Code and many other well-known books. And in this video, he was talking about his routine for writing, explaining that he likes to wake up at 4 AM to do his work early in the morning. This was his process, and when I saw this, my initial response was, who in the right mind would want to get up at that time? And then I thought about it, and then I decided that I'd try and do the same. And so, I did. For the past year, I've been waking up at 4 AM. And I know, a lot of people are going to gasp at that because it is very early, but it's for a good reason. You see, it's how I find the time to make all of these videos and do the things that I want to do around the time I have to spend doing the things that, well, I don't want to do. Do you really think I'd work a 9 to 5 if I didn't have to? I mean, if you're not born with a silver spoon, most of us have to work in order to earn money and live. And I'm no exception. But I cannot allow this job to strip me of all of my time and energy. You see, I used to get home from work with the intention of doing something productive. But most of the time I was too exhausted. I couldn't do much other than sit on the sofa and watch some TV, until quite late, when I'd then go to bed to only wake up and do it all over again. Well, it's 4 AM. Time to get up. No, I'm not doing it. Is this what you was created for? To huddle under the blankets and stay warm? Stop being a bitch and get the hell up. And it was really difficult at first, but now I feel as though I've unlocked this chunk of time. Like 3 to 4 hours before work where I'm undisturbed and full of energy. And because my mind is fresh, I'm really able to lock in. You know, I can focus and take on any task, no matter how difficult it might be. And so I finally had the time to do the things I wanted to do, which was, well, honestly, quite a lot of things. But most importantly, I wanted to make a YouTube channel and create videos like this. And look, I'm doing it, but at what cost? Well, because I'm starting my day so early, I also have to end it early. So, yeah, I'm usually in bed by 8 PM. Alright, I know, that's not gonna work for a lot of people, but for me, it does. Like, I don't really have a super busy social life, who'd have guessed? And after that time, I'm hardly ever productive. Like, as much as I enjoy playing video games, they're not gonna get me to where I want to be.
And then I pulled out the shotgun and boom! I won us the match. Honestly, mate, you need to get on this game. All the boys are on it. You're missing out.
I know I have been meaning to, but I just don't have much time to do all that now. I've been real busy with other things. You know, I've actually made a YouTube channel.
What? You? On YouTube?
Yeah, I thought I'd have a go at making some videos.
Really? But like, what the hell are you gonna make videos about?
Are you guys ready to order? Oh no, it's you.
Oh, sorry, do I know you?
At the coffee shop a few months ago, that speech you gave. I guess it inspired me, so I quit my job. I quit to pursue my dreams of being an artist, and, well, clearly, that didn't work out.
I think you've got the wrong person.
No, I'm pretty sure it was you.
Look, Bob, I can relate to your struggle. I mean, I'm trying to do YouTube whilst working a full-time job and all that. And, well, I've had to stop doing other things in order to make time for that. You either increase your sacrifice or reduce your desire. And I don't know you, and so I don't know how serious you are about being an artist, but maybe you didn't have to quit your job. At least not until you had a plan. I'm actually making a video about all of this stuff, so if you're curious, my name is
Dan was here. I know. And Bob was here too, huh? Can I take your order, please?
Now, whilst most of these videos I make are a way for me to document my own experiences, I also view them as a way to help others. I bet there's a lot of people watching this who can relate to what I say. I mean, we all have things we want to do, right? And if you're anything like me, you probably have a hard time suppressing that feeling you get when you're not doing those things. Like, you can make up excuses, come up with reasons for why you can't do this or that, but you know the truth. You can't escape it. You can't mute that voice in your head. And that's not crazy, you know? People do it every day. They talk to themselves. They see themselves as they'd like to be. Yeah. You're not still thinking about Bob, are you? Well, he's the perfect example of a person who knows what they want, but can't seem to just go for it. Well, you know what they say? Old habits die hard. And Bob has a lot of bad habits. He says he wants to be an artist, but he spends all his time wanking and playing video games. Sounds a lot like me when I was younger. He's trading his future to be comfortable right now. And the trouble is, he thinks he has time. And he does, but just not as much as he thinks. And right there is the problem. This lack of urgency. People live like they'll never die, and then die like they've never lived. I mean, you've helped me change my life. I wonder if there's a way to help others change theirs. Yeah. There just might be. Nah, I've had enough to drink. Come on, let's just go. No, we're not here for beers. Oh, well, what? You head round the back. Wait, is that a gun? Wait, what are you doing? waking someone up.
Please,
Come on, man. What are you doing?
please,
Let go of him.
don't do this.
Get on your knees, hands behind your back. Okay, now give me your wallet. This is crazy. Raymond K. Hessel, 1320 Southeast Benning, Apartment A. Raymond K. Hessel, you're going to die.
Oh, God. No.
Oh look, an expired community college student ID. What did you study, Raymond?
Just stuff.
Just stuff. Was college too hard? I asked what you studied. Tell him.
Biology, mostly.
Why?
I don't know.
What did you want to be?
But please, you don't have to.
The
I
question.
don't want
What did you want to be? Answer him, Raymond. Jesus.
a veterinarian. A veterinarian.
Ah, animals.
Yeah, animals and stuff.
Yeah, and stuff. I got that. Well, that means you got to get more schooling.
Too much school.
Would you rather be dead?
No.
Would you rather die here, on your knees, at the back of a convenience store?
No.
I'm keeping your license. I'm going to check in on you. I know where you live. And if you're not on your way to becoming a veterinarian in 6 weeks, you will be dead. Now go. Get the hell out of here. Oh God, I feel sick. Imagine how he feels. Yeah, he felt like his life was at an end. And that's the point. You know, if life was endless, nothing would feel urgent. And a sense of urgency, that's what Raymond needed. He was asleep. And now he's awake. Come on. Do you know where Bob lives? You had to give it to him. He had a plan. I had a plan. And okay, it was a bit extreme, going around giving out near-death experiences, but it was effective. Let me say it again. You are going to die.
Please.
Yeah, Bob. Is this really what you wanted to do with your life? You can't be an artist if you don't make any art, Bob.
But
And we don't want to be doing this, but it's for your own good.
But I can't.
It's only when we face death that we truly see how we lived. And you, Bob, are not living up to your potential. And I mean, you don't need a gun to your head in order to change your life. But most of us need that wake-up call, a kick up the arse. And if life doesn't serve you one, then perhaps this will.
No, please. I don't want to die.
Oh, come on, man. You're already dead, and you know it. Wait, no, stop, alright? That's enough. We need to stop doing this. We need a more peaceful method. I mean, I do think my YouTube channel has potential. We could make some inspirational videos. That might help people. Nah, nobody watches them.
What about a TED Talk?
Who?
A TED Talk. It's a presentation. Tomorrow night, I'm speaking in front of an audience, and it's live streamed to millions of people. You could do it instead. Here, my pass. Take it. I don't care about my job anymore. Just let me live.
Alright, deal. But I'll also need your suit. And so that's how I ended up here. I started to live a life I was proud of. I looked forward to getting up so early in the morning and doing the things that I love to do. And you know, it's almost like I never had a choice. Like I had to do this. I had to get it out of me.
So do you think you're a YouTuber now then?
No, I wouldn't say that. Like, I've only made a few videos and there's not that many people watching yet, so
I'm sorry, mate, I shouldn't laugh. I just can't imagine you doing something like that.
Well, you know that I've always enjoyed making things. It's actually something I've thought about doing for a long time.
And have you told anyone else? Like that guy Bob? What the hell was he on about the other day?
I don't know. I think he thought I was someone else.
Well, you said something about a new video you were working on.
Yeah, well, all that's coming on quite well.
And where is it I'm taking you to? To some business event? You don't go to business events.
It's called a TED Talk.
Well, you don't go to these things. Dressed all prim and proper. I mean, bloody hell. I feel like I don't even know you anymore.
Look, I'm just trying to do something with my life. You know, we're only getting older. I've always wanted to do it, and I guess I was just too scared to start. Scared about what other people might think. That's why I didn't tell anyone.
Nah, I get that, mate. And good for you. Like, I hope it all goes well, but don't change too much.
Yeah, anyways, here we are. Just pull over here. That'll do.
Right then, there you go, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for the lift.
No worries. Hey, I'll be sure to tune in if it's on TV and that.
Alright, see you later. Are you ready? Yeah, let's do this. And it's a funny old thing, that desire to do more, to be better, to turn ideas into something real. You know, somewhere along the way, we're told to be realistic, to play it safe, to quiet that voice in the back of our minds that keeps whispering, what if? But that voice never goes away. It's always there, waiting for the moment you finally decide to listen. Shit. They're coming for us. Just carry on. We're nearly done. Yeah, okay. And when you do, when you take that first step, no matter how small, you realise something powerful. The life you imagined was never out of reach. It was just on the other side of fear.
Stop the show! We have just been alerted that this man is in fact a fraud, a criminal. Apologies for the disturbance, but the authorities are here to arrest him. I was enjoying it. Please, everyone, remain calm. Do not obstruct the authorities! Oh, God. Hey, you! Get off the stage!
Bob?
Don't you dare!
I shall not waste my days in trying to prolong them. I shall use my time.
No! Unplug that right now! Well, don't just stand around! Arrest him!
Quick. Finish it. Yeah. Listen, please. Everyone. I'm here as proof, okay? Whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. Whoever it is you want to be, you can be. If there's anything calling to you, something that you can't stop thinking about, then maybe that's a sign. A sign to just start. Before it's too late, you know? Start now. Start now. Because one day you'll look back and realise that the moment you chose to follow that voice, that version of yourself, was the moment you truly began to live. Huh?